Hello and welcome to this Blitz video, and we're above 1700 again, so let's see how we can get on. Right, we've got this Smith Morra gambit. I used to always play e5 here, but lately I didn't have such good results just giving away the d5 square here, so I'm going to play some kind of e6 setup most likely. My opponent's thinking hard on move 5, so I guess that's good for us time-wise. I think we just continue with our plan e6. Maybe playing bishop b4 to pin the knight. That should help us play d5 in some lines. Yeah, okay, so he's clamping down on the d5 plan. So let's pin that knight now. Then we maybe have to play knight f6. With some pressure on the e-pawn. Okay, so that's blocked now. So we can't really take on c3 because then the bishop gets there. I think we just develop here, and maybe this knight goes to g6, but now I have a problem. I guess here b4, bishop comes here, you play b5. I can always hang out on... no, I can't so much. Let's just look at this. Bishop here, b4. The bishop comes here. Then I actually can use the d4 square. So let's go with that now. Okay, so he doesn't go for that. And I think this knight wants to go here. And then we'll get castled. Probably need to get castled fairly sharpish. Yeah, okay, so, I mean, this line here, there's this intermezzo check here. I think we need to actually... I mean, we could play d5 now. d5 actually covers the... covers that square, but d5, ed, and castles. It's tricky, this. But if I take here, queen takes king e7. It's annoying. It's very annoying, this. But we could just play d6. But then you take on a5 and the d6 pawn falls. It's kind of annoying that I missed this. Can't really do much about it. I mean, I could bring my bishop back to cover the square. Maybe that's the best bet. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Not ideal, but maybe the best move. Whoa, okay. I don't think we've got a choice here. We're going to have to play f6 here, otherwise we're going to just get throttled. So I guess castled now. And then we'll kick this knight away. Okay, we can't really bear that knight sitting there, but we can play queen e7 here. So let's try that with a... Actually, we won't pre-move that. We did pre-move that. Okay, it's fine. Now let's have a look. We've got the e5 square here. So that could be nice. This pawn is pretty well guarded. So I would think we're okay here. And again, I think we'll just take this tempo on the c4 bishop. We've got knight f7 actually also to kick this rook out. And then, yeah, then let's see. The other options, if I don't play this, then he's playing f4. So I think we kick this rook out now. And what if we play this and then d4? How do we... Can we do that and play d6? And this bishop is looking after this pawn. But I'm worried about bishop c5 there because the pawn is pinned. I can't take that. But you're not threatening anything. So what happens if I just come here? You've got this check. What about b6 to try and stop the bishop c5 idea? And then maybe we can get some king f8, king e7... and then try and break home. And that's really the plan here. But we can't play bishop b7 yet because we have this problem of the d7 pawn would then hang. So it's quite a slow process of getting out, if we can even get out. Certainly not a nice position. White has the two bishops. So a lot of good compensation for that original pawn. So king here, then try and play d6. This is the rough plan. And what would white do to stop it? I mean, it's not clear cut. Maybe bishop here and try and get there, but then again, that doesn't really solve the problem for white. We can take that. Oh, I see. Just sacks this here. That's nice. So let's see. Takes. King up. I think we can take this as a way of kind of... I think this equalizes. We're going to play bishop b7. Actually, we can't play bishop b7 because of the check. But we can play this move here, which forces you out. So this should force a very drawish endgame. Okay. $135. We want to play bishop here. Okay, so we need to kick your rook away. I think this is just a draw, or you have to vacate. I don't think either side has an advantage here. So you can choose. You can either repeat here, or you can go back on the d file, but then my bishop gets out. Okay, so then this is a very drawn endgame with the opposite bishops here. I'm going to offer a draw. He probably won't accept, but it is really just a draw here, so... Okay, he doesn't want the draw. That's fine. So I think we want to fix these pawns. We've basically all got our pawns on the other colour squares. I have got bishop b5 check with the bishop coming into here, which could be annoying. Let's try that. With some pressure on. This is annoying. So if I get here, then I maybe get this pawn as well. So he has to be a little bit careful here. Okay, so he does play that. So let's go here. So I'm going to have to speed up though, otherwise I'll end up losing on time. That's the issue. So I think I need to get my king to c7. I mean, can he get his king in? How would he get his king in? If my bishop stays here, then all of these places are covered. He would have to play something a4, a5. So I think we just sit here on the d6 square. He's the one who wants to play on. So okay, now we can actually play this b5 move. Oh, okay. He has got this move, but I have king f7. So I think just bishop here. So this kicks him out. We're going to play a6 if he plays bishop c5. And the main thing is not to play too slowly so that we don't end up losing on time in a drawn position, which is quite likely, to be honest. Now he's got the check, but I don't think it gets him anything. We'll just take that. We'll just trade these pawns off. Really should just be a draw now. And there's no way in here. Or there shouldn't be any way in here. I can protect this bishop. He's gonna end up winning on time here. This is very annoying. Okay. Okay. Wow, that was with check as well. Okay. Yeah, so this is just gonna be a loss on time. That's very annoying, but what can we do? Not much. Okay, well, we got a draw by stalemate there. It's kind of an annoying situation when an opponent plays on in what is a drawn position. But that is the game that we're playing. We're playing Blitz. Any player has, the right to play on if they think they have an edge. I think he was pretty close to losing on time there, and these things can backfire. But all in all, a fairly level game until I misplayed the ending, which is kind of a bit unnecessary. But it seemed harder than I expected to try and keep my opponent out. So well played to him. And thanks for watching this Blitz video on chess.com. We'll see you for the next one.